we have become Baba's children. We have adopted this, not only Baba, but new spiritual life. So as we come to Baba, our everything has to change. The way we think, the way we speak, the way we act, react, everything has to change. Before Gyan, we were following the code and conduct of the society. We were like our friends and family. And now everything has changed. Our family has changed. And we have that aim to be not only Baba's children, but Baba says, you will be world sovereign in future. So we have, because in Lokik life they had the aim that after we die we have to go to heaven. So they had that aim only to go to heaven without knowing what is heaven, who can go, how to go. They just wanted to go to heaven. Whereas now Baba has given us clear understanding who can go to heaven and who can be the rulers of heaven. And to rule heaven, we had to rule ourselves. In Kali Yugi world, everybody wants to control everyone. They want to rule others. Everybody wants to be boss. Everybody wants to be the master. Whereas now, Baba says, first you become your own master. You rule yourself. And so, and Baba has told what we should be thinking, what we should speak, what we should be doing. Before Gyan, we used to give full freedom to our mind, think anything you like. Act however you feel. No, we say, that's my sanskar, I get angry. What's big deal? Everybody gets angry. So, getting angry was not a big deal for us. And we think everybody gets angry. Or we should speak whatever we used to feel like and whatever way we were used to with our Lokiks. Now, if Lokiks were sweet and quiet and gentle, we might have adopted that sort of a personality. If the Lokiks were short-tempered and shouting and screaming and getting their job done by screaming, children used to think, okay, that's how we had to get our job done. So, our standard and our ideal were Lokik people. And we used to behave like them. But now, Baba has given us this ideal of Lakshmi and Narayan, that these are the ideal people And you have to be like that. Your sanskars should be like that. The way they act, behave, speak should be what you should be doing. And also Baba has given us the value of our time, thoughts, energy, etc. That in Sangam Yuga, these are our valuable treasure. We can't afford to waste that. And hence I had to see, am I wasting my thoughts? Are my thoughts pure and positive? Or are my thoughts negative and impure? So knowledge is there. Intellectually now we understand what I should be thinking, speaking, acting, reacting. And that's where I had to now check myself. Are my thoughts pure thoughts? Are my thoughts negative thoughts? Waste thoughts? And I had to make my break very powerful. So mind is having a very fast, very powerful accelerator our mind has. We think so many things in so fast. Mind will be here this minute and next moment it may be in another country. So in Bhagavad Gita it's compared to wild horse, unbridled wild horse, runs here and there without control. No rein to that. And it crosses mountains and oceans and all very fast. So crossing the ocean and thinking about friends or relations in London, America, Australia, wherever the mind can go. Doesn't take time for mind to travel. But now we understand the value that if few thoughts are there, powerful thoughts are there, then they will materialize. If too many thoughts are there, negative thoughts, waste thoughts, then I'm wasting my thought energy. And so my break of the mind, when I I'm screening my mind, I have to see whatever I'm thinking is right or not. If not, I need to give break and give full stop. So I had to see that my thoughts are according to whatever I need. Planning is good, but if I start worrying, it's waste thoughts. If I start thinking of the past negative, sorrowful incidences, it's waste thought. If I'm looking at everybody and seeing what they are and what they are doing and what they should not be doing, because that judgmental mind is all the time thinking what everybody should do. So though we tell some people, if some people ask us, why are you doing this and why are you dressed like this, we tell them, mind your own business. And our mind is minding everybody else's business. What they are eating, how they are sitting, how they are talking, everything we are thinking, which are waste thoughts. And naturally, then if we have waste thoughts, worrying thoughts, then naturally we feel tired. The mind feels tired. Thinking too much, we feel tired, exhausted. And so we don't have energy to do the unlimited task of bringing benefit to the world. Leave aside benefit to the world, but we can't bring even benefit to ourselves with negative waste thought, impure thoughts. And so we have to check all the time what we are thinking, what we are listening, what we are speaking. Because Baba has given us the slogan, speak sweetly, softly, and essential. So I had to not excuse myself saying, what can I do, that's my sanskar. Because otherwise we are very good lawyers, we all the time excuse ourselves. What can I do? This is the situation, that's why I'm doing like this. No. Situation should not control me. People should not control me. That's where I'm self-sovereign. That I'm doing, thinking, speaking according to what my knowledge is telling me. Not because of my old sanskars, not because situation is like this, or not because people around me are like that. So as much as I pay attention to that, naturally I will be able to master my thoughts. Because not only I had to control my thoughts, words and action, but I had to control my sanskars also. Today also Baba was emphasizing a lot that I come to make you pure and Sattva Pradhan. And so I had to see that my impure old sanskars are not ruling me. Because sanskars will lead to way I speak, way I act, way I react. And I had to see that I control my all sense organs. So I should be ruling my mind, sanskar and sense organs. And as we know, eyes are the ones which deceive us the most. We see something and we are pulled by that. Desire is there in the mind. Let me have it. Or as soon as I see something, I may have negative feeling, hatred. And so I have to see that my eyes see but not create such negative feeling. My ears should listen Baba's Gyan. It should not be pulled by gossip. Because once I hear gossip, then I start thinking and forming the opinion of other people. So I become then judgmental, critical, etc. And so Baba says, listen to Baba's Gyan. Our ears are to listen to Gyan, for Gyan only. The ornament of our ears is not hearing but Baba's Gyan. The eyes are to see Baba. The mouth is to talk about Baba's Gyan and not just says deities. No, they speak so sweetly that people say when deities speak, as if the flowers are emerging or the jewels are emerging from their words. So my speech also should be like that, because I have to imbibe deity sanskars right now. Not that in Paramdham Baba is going to change me to deity, or in Satyuga I will be naturally deity. No. Here I have to imbibe all this sanskar. Being ever cheerful, so sweet, royal, gentle, all these sanskars I had to imbibe here. So I had to see that none of my sense organs are pulled towards untowards thing, no? Because otherwise many times Baba says that sometimes old people, when they see beautiful person, they get attracted. So before Gyan we might not be attracted to the other person, but after Gyan we might be attracted to some beautiful, smart person and feel like hugging them, touching them, because this is sense organ also pulls. That Baba says the sense organs will say, oh, I want soft dress, I don't want coarse dress. So they want to touch something nice or nice person. So that's where I had to see my touch sense, my nose also. It should not be attracted to the nice smelling food which I like, no? Because that's what happens. The nose smells nice, smell of bread baking or toli baking, and the mind will say, oh, what's being cooked in kitchen? So the mind gets attracted by smell of food or by seeing the food. And that's where our sense organs, Baba says, we had to use them in the right way. And they should not pull us in a untoward direction. So as I pay attention to that, because as we know that if I am soul conscious, there will be natural purity. Soul conscious is basis of natural purity. And so Baba again and again emphasizing that this first lesson should be quite deeply imbibed in our life. I need to maintain soul consciousness all the time. And then naturally my old sanskars will not pull me. So spirituality helps us to be self-sovereign. Because spiritual knowledge gives us the value of spiritual things. Otherwise, we were materialistic. So material possessions were attracting us. Wealth and material possessions were attracting us. And so as soon as we saw nice car or nice house or nice beautiful mountains and all these things, we were attracted. And that's where Baba says now develop total distaste for material things. So I had to see whether I had total distaste for old Kali-yugi material things which have a lot of show and pomp. On one hand, it has got a lot of show and pomp, the whole world. Everything is nowadays getting refined and so much show and pomp. Science is creating so much show. So I need to have that total distaste for the old world. And I know the value of new world. Because if in my eyes is all the time new world, then compared to the new world, the old world is nothing. Compared to the aeroplanes of golden age, the Mercedes and BMW cars are nothing. Compared to the beautiful gardens and fountains and rivers in golden age, the Kali-yugi river or ocean or mountains, it's nothing. Yeah, it's nice to appreciate all the beauty of the nature. I don't mean to say don't go to the mountain or ocean, but it should not pull that, oh, I haven't been to the mountain for a long time, I must go out now, I haven't been to the park, or I haven't been to the ocean, I haven't been to the swim or surf or whatever it is. Now, sometimes that intellect is pulled. I remember few of the Australian teachers staying in the center. The first thought after Murli was, let me go for surfing or swimming. So that pull took them away from Brahman life, because if that any old habits and hobbies are pulling the intellect away from Baba, that we say, okay, Gyan Yoga, nothing. First thing is swimming and surfing. Then naturally, the soul will be pulled away from Baba. So material things we use for Baba's service, but we should not be dependent on them. Or we should not miss them. So, and valuing our time. My time is very valuable. I can't afford to just eat, sleep, and enjoy the life. So, I'm eating to survive. I'm not living to eat, isn't it? Because sometimes the food, attracts the soul so much that they forget Baba. Just food, food, food all the time, or no time to do anything else. So, spirituality teaches us the value of spiritual things. It helps us to change our awareness. It helps us to have positive attitude, soul consciousness, brotherly vision. So now we have to stabilize in the awareness as who I am. Because as a Baba's child, I have a right to sovereignty. Before Gyan in Bhakti, we used to beg from Baba. God, please give me this, give me that, give me that. Now, we are claiming the right to be sovereign. And as I become self-sovereign, my purity, peace, happiness will be natural. The souls who are self-sovereign, they have because our religion, now in golden age, just as we said, we have one religion. All have one religion. Here, our religion is purity, peace, love, happiness. These are our original sanskar. So purity will be natural. Our thoughts, words, actions will be naturally pure. And if there is purity, there will be peace. And Baba has given us prosperity, the wealth of knowledge, virtues, powers. So we got that wealth. And as much as we store that wealth through meditation and attention, naturally we are able to be bestower. Because deities, Baba takes the meaning, deities means the ones who are the bestowers. So if I got lots, I will be bestowing and not begging. So in Bhakti I was begging, now I will be bestower. So this is my right from Baba to get that strength from Baba. And so I should not say, what can I do? Sometimes after doing something wrong, we regret, repent, and we excuse ourselves. What can I do? This is the situation. I got angry. But now, being self-sovereign, I know how to control my anger, how to be calm and peaceful. So I should not say, what can I do, or how can I do, and why, what, why, how, all these questions. I don't need to ask. What Brahma Baba used to do is every night he used to sit down and check how his servants are working. That's no. When there has been kingdom, the ruler will get his ministers and get the report of how everything is going around in the kingdom. So Baba, Brahma Baba, every night he will sit as if he's a ruler. My sense organs, my mind, my intellect, my sanskars, they are my servants. So every night he would check whether my servants were working in order or not. Were they under my control? And that's what we need to really check every now and again. Even in the daytime, if we check, it's better, but at least once a day at night, before going to sleep, we have to check whether I have been sovereign throughout the day, or did any of my sense organs play any mischief. And naturally, by checking, we are able to change ourselves. And so, the way to become self-sovereign or transform my old sanskars, first step is checking, holding the cord and checking. And then receiving that strength from Baba. So suppose my old sanskars are of anger, then naturally I need the power of tolerance. So when I meditate, what I need to do is pay attention and receive that power of tolerance. And as Baba was saying, now change the knowledge point into power. How to create that tolerance power? It's a variety sanskars. Because usually we get angry when somebody is different from us. No, I say there is expectation that I am smart, everybody should be smart. I am efficient, my staff should be efficient. So our expectation is that I am the boss, others will have to follow my orders. If they are not following my orders, I get angry. That I told you so many times, still you are not doing it. Once I tolerated, second time I tolerated, now I can't tolerate anymore. Or the company is losing because you are not working efficiently. So now I have to acknowledge it's a variety drama, variety actors, variety personalities. Not everybody will be smart. Some people may be taking time to learn new things or adapt to the new things. So if I understand that, then I am stable on that variety drama. Baba was talking, drama is very important that we imbibe. Seeing every act of the drama as a drama, then I won't react in a negative way. So I had to imbibe that point of knowledge in my life, and that I will be tolerant. So I don't need to suppress my anger, but I need to imbibe power of tolerance, patience, love, understanding other people, what they are, why they are, how they are. And at the most, train them. How patiently Baba is training us. Have you noted down how Baba is patient with us? Every day he is telling, be soul conscious, remember me. Does he get upset that we are not soul conscious and not remembering him? He doesn't say, oh, you're stupid, you haven't been able to imbibe this first lesson. How many times I have told you? And he keeps on telling sweet children, lovely children. He doesn't say Buddha children. He says sweet children, lovely children. Be soul conscious. Again and again he is reminding. The same way we had to train other people, encourage them to be efficient, train them to be efficient rather than getting angry and upset. And don't excuse myself. I should not excuse myself that because they are not doing what I'm telling them 3-4 times, I got angry. No. I should not get angry because I'm the one to lose. If I get angry, I'm the first one to lose. I lost my peace. I lose my friend or good relationship with other people. I lose my appetite. I lose my sleep. And I'm doing vikarma, so I'm the one who is losing. And so that is the knowledge is there that I'm at loss if I'm getting angry. So I need to be tolerant and patient. So as much as I remember Baba, so remembrance will give me one strength and knowledge will also give me additional strength. That if I see them as actors of the drama playing their role, then I don't get upset. Then I had to change my ego to humility. Because if I'm having ego of whatever I have, beauty, wealth, possession, smartness, whatever it is, I have to now be humble. Because once there is ego, it will be creating anger, isn't it? Ego leads to anger. One vice will lead to another one. And so rather than allowing my ego to continue, what I need to do is remind myself I am a humble servant. No, Baba. He is telling I am your obedient servant. So just as Baba is obedient servant of the mankind, we are also obedient servant of everyone. So servant have to be humble. And also if I have any speciality, talent, virtues, what I have to remind myself is how much Baba has helped me to be what I am at this stage. So I'll sing the praise of Baba that Baba, you have made me sweet, or you have made me lovely, or you have made me jnani, or you have made me yogi, rather than thinking I'm jnani, I'm yogi, I'm powerful yogi. So that's where I can have humility. I had to change my carelessness to being careful, because sometimes we are careless. And after being careless, if we lose something, it's a drama. As if we are very jnani, using jnana points in a wrong way. And that's where I have to see that I'm careful. My thoughts, words, action, so that no damage is caused and not just a drama. So Baba is helping us to be careful. Careful yet carefree. Emperor. So I don't need to be worrying, but I have to be careful. I can't be careless, but I have to be careful. If I have laziness, I have to be changing it to being alert and active and enthusiastic. Because we become lazy when there is no enthusiasm. Let somebody else do. I'll do it tomorrow. So rather than being lazy, remind Baba's slogan, now or never. Whatever I want to do, I must do it now, not leave it until later on. Rather than being attached to human beings' material possessions, I had to be detached and loving. Because sometimes we take wrong meaning of detachment means not caring. If somebody is sick, we'll say, I'm detached. And not care about that friend or family member or Brahman. And that's where I had to see that I had to be loving and caring, but yet not taking their sorrow, their karmic account. So I had to be attaching myself to Baba, then I'll be detached from human being. As much as I experience the love and support from Baba through meditation, I'll be detached from human relations. Otherwise, we are attached to some human relations, whichever it may be, mother, father, friend, companion, partner. But now we can establish those relationships with Baba, and then we won't be attached to lockics. And body consciousness is the root of all the vices. So I have to be soul conscious, paying attention all the time, seeing my consciousness, vision, whether I maintain that brotherly vision when I see other people. So as I imbibe that total purity, peace, because purity is mother of peace and prosperity. And so my attention should be on being completely pure. And then naturally I'll be peaceful and enjoying that imperishable wealth that Baba is giving us. Because Baba doesn't give material wealth here, but he will be giving spiritual wealth. So I should be playing with this knowledge, gems of knowledge, receiving that virtues and powers from Baba. So I had to see that I am conqueror of Maya, because self-sovereign means conqueror of Maya. And Maya will come, no doubt. It's not that when we belong to Baba that Maya won't come. Maya will come with full force. But as much as I have that power of knowledge, yoga, I'll be able to conquer Maya, and I will not be deceived by my sense organs, or old sanskars, impure sanskars. So, Baba has come to make us world sovereign. And in golden age, we'll get the crown of sovereignty. Here we need to have the crown of purity and light. There we will have the tilak of sovereignty, here tilak of soul consciousness. And here we had to sit on the throne of Baba's heart. So Baba should love me. My love for Baba should be so deep that Baba will love me. Baba loves everyone, but naturally those who are obedient, faithful, loyal, serviceable, they will feel that love and closeness to Baba. And so what I had to pay attention is being Baba's worthy child. So that Baba is proud of me. And if I'm here praiseworthy, trustworthy, then naturally I'll win Baba's heart also. And so I had to surrender my old sanskar, old impurities. Baba asks us what he needs is our useless things. And we should be generous in giving up, not holding on to past old things, impurities. Give it to Baba, and Baba will deal with it. Give it into ocean. So not only once in a year, because sometimes New Year's Eve we make some resolution and give up something, or Rakhi we give up something. But my attention and checking should be every day. Every day check and have determination to change. And then naturally that will help me to be self-sovereign here and world sovereign in future. Om Shanti. Does anybody have any question? इनको microphone जरा देना. Yeah, I'll repeat your question, but for next person I will get the microphone. So his question is, suppose you are deceived by sense organs and you have made some mistake. Should we go through that again and see what you should have done or what you should not have done? Naturally, the best thing is before making mistake, think about it whether I should do it. The best thing is not to make mistake. And now Mama's speciality was that she would never repeat the mistake again. And that's why she got number 1. And so before doing anything, no, but before thinking we had to think. Before speaking we had to check. Before doing anything we had to really check whether this is what Baba would be happy for me to do. And then naturally if we are checking before doing anything, then we won't have to regret or repent or waste our time going through what and why and how and all. And naturally, if you haven't checked before and done a mistake, then naturally you will have to check what is your weakness, why you succumb to that mistake. You have to check and receive that strength from Baba so that you are not doing it again. So determination that I should not do it again. And not waste too much time on going through it again, because sometimes people keep on reliving that mistake again and again and again, and that's rethinking about it. No, once, yes, think about it, write about it. No, sometimes if the big mistake is there, we write it to Baba and finish it, so that we are not reminded again and again of your mistake. So confession to Baba or writing to Baba, then naturally you are able to realize where you are, what you have done, why you have done, etc. But main thing is we have to see that we receive that strength from Baba so that we are not making that mistake again and we are not wasting our time and energy, because they are very valuable. Because sometimes some people, after making mistake, they go on beating themselves all the life without, so wasting a lot of time in regret or repenting. And that's what we have to see, that we are not wasting too much time. Any other question? Okay, no question. Come here and talk with the help of microphone. Vatsala?
Om Shanti. Now, in this conference age, simplicity is the mark of greatness. So it's not, since it's a family path, Raja, and it's not the path of isolation, here may I use the term royalty of simplicity. So in your talk, you are referring to pomp and show and all that 3 or 4 times. So how do you compromise with this conference age activities, where we have to be very simple at the same time, very pure, and there should be the sense of royalty too?
In which sense you mean? Decorating house or decorating your body, or what you mean?
Even the material, physical aspects also,
But that's what I would say is, because in a material worldly life people have sense of decorating with lots of material showy things. Whereas here Baba says, be mediocre, don't spend too much time, money, energy, neither be very poor and beggarly and mm, not having good image. So that's where we had to see that royalty is there, and at the same time people would appreciate more of your qualities rather than just external show. That is also we had to be paying attention to, that if in my house, if I have created more powerful vibration, than peaceful vibration, then people will take more benefit. Whereas if I think, okay, I have to decorate my house so that the furniture is first class and everything so much first class, then you can spend a lot of money and still there is always competition in the society, no? You can never beat other people. So that old sanskars of show and pomp through whether it's dress, ornaments, decoration of body, house, whatever it is not permanently impressive to others. It may attract people temporarily, whereas the beauty, inner beauty will attract people permanently, and they can really influence other people in a positive way. Because if we are having lots of show and pomp, it can create jealousy, competitive sanskar, comparison sanskar, competitive sanskars can come. Whereas this afternoon I was saying, Mama's story, that Mama, whenever she was sitting in not doing anything, she'd be in such a powerful, peaceful stage that whoever used to come, whether they were so much peaceless, angry, upset, as soon as they come in front of Mama, they would become calm and quiet. And so our aim should be that we create such a powerful atmosphere around us that people feel peace and power, rather than getting impressed by material wealth and possessions. And simplicity will be beauty. As we are simple, it will create that beauty and royalty.